City of Englewood presents Englewood Moments in History. The City Ditch. Following the gold rush in Englewood in 1858, the Great Western Expansion began in earnest as 100,000 people began migrating to the Front Range. The area was part of the Great American Desert, a vast and arid land once called uninhabitable by a people depending upon agriculture for their subsistence. As settlements and farms began to dot the landscape, one resource was desperately needed on the flatlands above the South Platte River: water. In 1859, the Kansas Territorial Legislature allowed the Capital Hydraulic Company to build a ditch that would move water from the South Platte River into Denver with only the use of gravity. Its first attempt failed in part because the slope wasn't steep enough to effectively move water. Capital Hydraulic Engineer John Clark was fired when it became clear he incorrectly surveyed the elevations. In 1861, Denver businessman John Smith revived the project and hired surveyor Richard Little, founder of Littleton, Colorado, to complete the project. Sadly, financial difficulties due to the ongoing Civil War slowed work, but Smith and Little charged ahead and relocated the ditch's inlet to what is now Chatfield Reservoir. The relocation was a master stroke because the necessary fall in elevation was now achievable. The 27-mile ditch, dug completely by hand, took 5 years to complete. It snaked its way through Englewood and eventually ended in Denver. Many called it an engineering marvel that was responsible for irrigating thousands of acres of desert, allowing for farms and settlements to thrive right here in what we now call the city of Englewood, Colorado.